Okay, in this video, I actually want to talk about 3 things that your nutritionist or dietitian probably wants to tell you. I don't really consider myself a nutritionist. That's it's really like a vague term. There's not a real definition to it, to be honest. And a dietitian, that's actually a licensed profession. You have to go to college and get a degree. And being a registered dietitian is different than being a nutritionist. I don't think a lot of people realize that, but there's a very, very big difference there. That being said, I do have a lot of nutrition research or certifications and background and training. So I do consider myself a nutrition coach, but I really just blend that into pretty much all I do. I don't separate being a nutrition coach from being a personal trainer or being a manual therapist. But people that do work with clients in a dietary setting, they have their own issues and things that are always bubbling in their brain that they probably wish they could convey to their clients. So I wrote a little list of 3. Number 1, probably the most important, is the client has to want to change, like really want. A lot of people, I see this in training, and I know it happens in nutrition. A person will pay for sessions, maybe with a dietitian. They'll sit down, the dietitian analyzes their diet, tries to find some things that they can change, some things they can improve, and it's just nothing but roadblock after roadblock. The person is making excuses why they're doing this, or they really just don't want to do it. They put the money out and they seem to be making the effort, but inside their brain they're not really convinced that they want to change, or that they're willing to give up the things that they need to make the change. So if you don't really want to change, don't leave it up to that nutritionist or dietitian to change for you, because they can't control your arms. They're not there. You may meet them 2 or 3 times a week at most. You've got to be responsible for yourself the time in between. No matter how much that person knows and how great the advice is they give you, if you are constantly making excuses why you want to keep doing the things that you're doing and the reason that you decided to hire a diet coach, then it's not worth your time, it's not worth their time. My recommendation, maybe not everybody that does dietary coaches recommends this, but I recommend the client go on what I call a fitness information fast. So in other words, cut out the fitness blogs, cut out the diet books, stop searching for popular diets online. The reason being, you hired a dietary coach, they have a game plan, they've got credentials and experience. All you're going to do is, if you're looking outside of their suggestions by what are the popular diets, what are people doing right now, ketogenic, what's that, what's intermittent fasting, can I do that? There's nothing wrong with wanting to be educated, especially when it comes to your health. But if you constantly, I don't know, my nose is so itchy today, if you constantly hop from one diet or one plan to another, you're never really going to get anywhere. You're just like basically making lateral hops. You're never actually progressing forward. If you go to a dietitian and they have a plan, it's a progressive plan, stick with it. Cut out all of the other stuff, because all it's going to do is confuse you, and you're going to spend more time analyzing or thinking or wondering, is this what I should be doing, versus just doing what the person's telling you to do. And I promise it's going to be a much easier path for you and for the dietary coach if you just listen to what they say and do what they say and not worry about what else is out there. So go on a fitness and nutrition info fast. Very, very important. Third one, kind of a blend of the other 2, is just trust the process. If you hired somebody, you hired them for a reason, you should put faith in them that they know what they're doing and they're going to lead you in the right direction. If you're constantly second guessing them or coming up with excuses, obviously you're not going to get anywhere. So I know it's hard. I'm a human too. If I am told to do something, I want to ask a million questions. But I can tell you also from personal experience, when I've just let go and just said, okay, I'm just going to go with it, let's go down this path, it is mentally much easier, much less stressful, and I've actually gotten more benefit from it as well. So if you hire a professional, a dietary coach, a dietitian, or a nutritionist, trust what they say, give them a chance to earn your trust, and follow their advice. And if you're not getting any benefit after a couple of months or so, then maybe you can start to ask more questions. But at least in the beginning, just trust what they say and go with it. That's it for now. I'll see you in the next video.